Hey YouTube, it's Hannah Loba. If you want more MotoAmerica content, check out the new and vastly improved MotoAmerica Live Plus app. It's the only place you can catch all the race action in one place all season long. Click the link in the description below.
Take a look at the starting grid. We talked about Michaela Moore chasing her own track record. She is our pole sitter. Lauren Prince was supposed to start alongside her. We heard from Michael Hill. She'll be starting from pit lane, but then Camille Conrad will be there on the front row.
Yeah, Aubrey Crederoli there, the second row, Kiera Nabel, and Emma Betters qualifying on the second row.
Go back to row number 3. We have Shay McGregor, Holly Bray, and Miranda Kane making up the third row.
Then we got Cassie Creer, Kate West, and Pearl Tree Soon.
And Pearl Tree is a rider who yesterday she did a couple of laps, made that decision to go ahead and pull into pit lane. Lights are on. It's time to go racing here. Race number 2 for Royal Enfield Build Train race. Michaela Moore been working on the starts, and so far it was all right, but right there alongside of her was Kiera Kniebel.
Yeah, great start from Michaela. Camille Conrad did not get a very good start there on the front row, losing a couple spots down into that first chicane.
You can just see what kind of gap opens up when a grid spot isn't filled there, and not everybody able to take advantage. If you're here watching today on YouTube or Facebook, just want to quickly remind you the only place where you can watch each of the races on demand and live in its entirety is on the MotoAmerica Live Plus platform. Go ahead and you can download the app. You can go to the website MotoAmericaLivePlus.com and create your account. Go ahead and get logged in, and you can join along with us for the remainder of the weekend as well as the remainder of the season as Michaela Moore continuing to lead, but they're not letting her get away quite like what we saw yesterday here on this first lap.
No, they're not. Kiera's keeping her right honest there. She's only put out to about a second of a gap, so that's great for her. And, you know, I'm sure the goal is to try to tag along with Michaela and see how long she can stay with her and pull her away from that other group.
There's Aubrey Crederoli. You saw that number 37 bike, a good little pack staying together here on this first lap behind Michaela. That was the 25 of Kiera Kniebel sitting in second. You've got Shay McGregor. You mentioned it. What a great start for her.
Yeah, great start, and she's kind of leading that battle. Look at that. You got 6, 7, 8, almost 7 riders in this little battle here right behind the top 2. Aubrey Crederoli. Great to see her back out. That was a tough crash yesterday in URC. She's making a couple passes down into turn 13.
She has such a great attitude, though. She calls herself a ball of clay. She says, like, just mold me. I want to learn everything. I want to figure out what this road racing is all about and just continue to improve. So even having the experience of having that crash, it's, you know, it's all part of the process, right, Roger? Like, you've got to figure out how to get yourself back up, put your helmet back on, and just go for it.
Yeah, that's the thing, just the laps and being able to put in that position of when you crash and coming back the next race and being able to put that behind you and learn. And we see Emma Betters here doing a really good job here, holding down to third place, and you can tell she's trying to pick it up a little bit.
For Emma Betters, she came into this weekend tied in the championship point standings, and with her finish yesterday,
as you mentioned, she crashed and didn't get to make the race yesterday, so all these ladies she's racing against kind of had a little warm-up race yesterday. They already got one full race under their belt and kind of know what to expect.
And she is putting the pressure on Aubrey Crederoli.
She can improve this time around. She goes across the start-finish line with a 2:02.3.
A 2:02.327, as you can see the white flag waving there in the back of that shot. You know, one of the points we were making prior to the issue for that we had just a couple moments ago for Camille Conrad, take a look at this battle that's developed.
Yeah, 3-rider battle right here as this race is winding down.
This is for the podium. You got Kiera Kniebel there on the 25, but here comes Lauren Prince on the 615 that had to start this race from pit lane, not only moving herself up through the field, but she just overtook for second.
And Aubrey Crederoli also, as this race is winding down, has found a lot of speed. Like you said, it's a battle for the last podium spot.
They're now starting their final lap of the race. Think back to when Michaela Moore took the white flag. That is the gap right now, 38.9 seconds that Michaela Moore has built up over the rest of this field, but the ride that Lauren Prince has been able to put in, starting the race from the very back and putting herself all the way up there to be able to potentially take home a podium result for her, she's going to remember today for a long time.
Oh yeah, and just the way she was able to work through the pack methodically and not make any mistakes and make some good passes. She's kind of pulled away from the ladies behind her, so doesn't look like she's going to have much pressure on her for second, but if she makes a mistake, they're not too far behind.
But the battle for third is continuing, as Kira Kniebel mentioned, has not been able to finish on the podium yet this season. She was sitting in third when they crossed the stripe, but as you look at the riders that are all around her, I think she's still in third at the moment. Aubrey Crederoli was right there. She's had a podium result this season. That came back in the second race at Road America. She's in fourth right now. Michaela Moore just never put a wheel wrong. She was able to start from the pole position, just dominating race number one yesterday, continuing to improve herself even further today. Michaela Moore taking the win here at the Ridge Motorsports Park, her second one of the weekend. Congratulations. You can see mom and dad there to celebrate. We'll take a look at how it finishes for the final spots on the podium. This is the 6:15 of Lauren Prince. Had to start this race from pit lane, able to ride through the field. Not a lot of pressure there for second, but the battle for third, as you see the 37, Aubrey Crederoli able to make that move around Kira Kniebel. And I'm not sure, Roger, if Kira has enough to be able to fight herself back. This is it, coming to the line. Lauren Prince, you can see her put her head down. Lauren Prince will take home second, and Aubrey Crederoli will cross the line in third. With Kira Kniebel, she put up a solid fight, running in second, then running in third. But she's going to finish this race in fourth today.
Yeah, she's going to be disappointed being that close to the podium, but at least she's in the podium battle now, and that was a great race by her. And Audrey Crederoli, that was a great pass down into turn 13. It's hard to make the pass and not run wide, and she didn't do it.
Podium.
Yeah, and Kira going to be disappointed. You can see how close she is to the podium. Emma Betters, great ride for her toward the end of the race. Miranda Kane there, 6th. Shay McGregor there, 7th. Cassie Creer, 8th. And then top 9, Holly Berry.